So sometime last year, I installed the Eufy smart door lock on my front door, and I've been using it ever since, and it really is the best smart lock that I've ever used. And in case you guys want to take a look at that video, I will be putting a link in the description below. Eufy makes a lot of really good home security products, and this dual camera doorbell is no exception. If you receive a lot of packages at your house and you're not always home to receive those packages and you're constantly wondering, one, if a package was even delivered, and two, somebody might come by and steal them, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this video because I'm going to show you the best video doorbell so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so here we have our camera, and this is our home base. This is going to act as our chime as well as our storage for all the video clips that we capture from the door cam. So as you can see, it's not that big. It's got the speaker on the bottom here. On the back are all your connections, your USB, Ethernet. Here we have our sync button and our power. And then here is our doorbell. As you can see, there is the dual cams. There's a camera there, and then there's one at the bottom along with the illumination LEDs. And here we have our manual. We also have some stickers in case you want to put those up. And then here is our guide in case you don't have any holes and you want to drill your own. Here's our screws. And then here are the connections in case you want to hook up your doorbell to your existing doorbell wires to have it powered so you don't have to keep recharging it all the time. And then here we have a micro USB cable. It's probably about 6 feet. And then here we have our little tool that you can use to detach the camera from its base. This also does have a little magnet on the back too. And then here we have our two mounting plates. As you can see, one is angled and one is not. We have our Ethernet cord and our power cable. So a couple things real quick I wanted to mention. One, the home base, again, is where all your video clips are going to be stored. It does have 16 gigabytes of internal storage, and you cannot expand it. The 16 gigabytes is it. So as it fills up, you just need to delete it, and you can free up some more storage for that. Second of all, for the doorbell, if you're going to use it as a battery device, you're going to want to charge this up before you do the installation. So just use the included micro USB cable, plug that into here, and then plug the other end into like maybe your phone adapter or something like that. Something that does about 5 volts, 2 amps, and you should be good. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is to plug that Ethernet cable that came with the device, or any Ethernet cable you have, one end into your switch or your router, and the other end plugs right into the back of the home base, just like that. The next thing you're going to want to do is to plug in the power cord. So as you can see here, the little LED is red. We're going to wait for that to turn blue. Once that does, we can go ahead and complete the pairing with the doorbell.
Welcome to Eufy Security. Follow the instructions in Eufy Security app to set up the system.
Okay, so as we can see now, it is changed from red to blue. So now we can go ahead and install the Eufy app onto our device. So once you've registered your account on the app, we'll go ahead and press the little plus sign in the top here, and we're going to go ahead and hook up the home base first. This one is the home base 2. Then we're going to go ahead and hit next because I've already set up a home. As you can see, it's already connected, and we have it powered up, so we're going to go ahead and hit next. Then we need to connect our phone to the same Wi-Fi that this is hooked up to. Okay, so once you've done that, we'll go ahead and click next. And we're going to have to wait 1 minute until the LED turns from red to blue, which it already has. We'll go ahead and hit next. Now we're going to go ahead and scan the QR code that's on the bottom of the home base 2.
Home base receives a pairing request. Press the sync button on the back to accept it.
Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and press the sync button once. And as you can see, it is binding.
Home base was added successfully.
Okay, there is an update, so we'll go ahead and update that. So now that we're done adding and updating the home base, we're going to go ahead and start on the door cam itself. So we'll go back into the plus and we'll select doorbell. And then we'll go ahead and scan the QR code in the back of the doorbell. So once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and push in this little sync button here. Okay, so there is our beep. Then we'll go ahead and go back to the app and click next. So it's going to generate a QR code on the screen of the phone that we're going to have to scan with the doorbell. So I'll go ahead and peel off the plastic here. Click OK.
Ready to add device.
Then we'll hold this about 8 inches away. It sounds like it was added.
Connecting to the Wi-Fi network. Please wait.
Device was added successfully.
Okay. So it was added. We'll go ahead and click next. Okay, so we're connected. It wants you to go ahead and charge up your doorbell before you do the installation. Got it. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to install this on your home. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is to obviously remove your doorbell that you currently have. I would definitely turn off the power before you do that so you don't run the risk of getting shocked. Here, as you can see, I do have the wire with the stripped wires coming off of it. I have installed the plate over where my existing doorbell used to be. If you don't have a doorbell, you can use that guide to, drill the screws where you need it, but mine pretty much have been perfectly placed. Now you do have two options that you can use with this doorbell. You can either power it with the existing wires if it's strong enough, or you can just run it off of the battery. I'm going to opt to use the wires so I don't have to keep taking it off the plate to recharge it. Now if you do charge the doorbell with the existing wires and you want to know if it's actually charging, you can look at the app and you'll see a little white icon with a lightning bolt and it shows that it's charging. Or if you click on the doorbell tab, you'll see that the battery is green with a little green lightning bolt. Then all you need to do is attach these little cables to the back screws here and tighten them down. And then we'll go ahead and push the wires back into the hole and mount this into the plate. And that's pretty much it. It's really easy to install. So this is what the audio quality sounds like if you were talking to somebody outside of your door through your cell phone. And this is what the audio quality sounds like with you standing outside talking into the doorbell. Another really cool feature is the fact that you can connect these up to your Amazon Alexa devices and use them as doorbells. So if you happen to have an Amazon Alexa in your room that's pretty far away from the home base, you'll always be able to know if somebody's at your door.
Someone is at the doorbell.
And then if you have an Alexa device that happens to have a screen on it, you can check to see who's at your front door right from the Amazon Alexa. Show me doorbell.
Okay.
One nice thing about the setup for this device is the fact that you only have to connect the doorbell base to your router for the initial setup. Once that's done, you can put it into a repeater mode, and then you can move that little home base pretty much wherever you want within range of your wireless router, so it can then repeat that signal to your doorbell wherever you want, so you're not tethered by that Ethernet port. Another really great feature about this device is the fact that it supports activity zones. So if there's a portion of the camera that you don't ever want to be recorded, you can simply just move these little dots around the screen over the portion that you do want recorded, and everything else will just be excluded. There's another really cool feature that I absolutely love on this device, and that's loitering detection. So if maybe you're not home or something like that and somebody comes up to your door, they're maybe hanging out, looking in through your windows, the doorbell will recognize that and say something after a set amount of time that you set, whether it be a preset that was already in the doorbell, or you can even record your own voice and have that come out through the doorbell.
Excuse me, can I help you?
And if you're worried about somebody stealing your packages or whether or not a package was delivered at your door, this also has delivery guard. So if somebody delivers a package and the camera sees it, it will actually notify you that a package has been delivered. And if somebody picks it up that's not you, it'll also send you a notification of that as well. And if somebody tries to come up and take your package, the camera will detect that and voice a deterrent, whether it be one that you preset, or you can also record your own voice.
Excuse me, can I help you?
It also has a package reminder, so in case you forget that there was a package at your door, or maybe Amazon dropped off a package and never rang the doorbell, it'll notify you that there's a package sitting at your door as well. It also has an away from home feature that you can turn on, so when you're away from your home, if you want your doorbell to say something very specific when somebody rings the doorbell, you can do that too. The camera also has night vision, which will allow it to easily record at night and see with infrared, and it also has a couple white LEDs that light up to help you see what's at your door or help you unlock your door with your keys if you need. And then here's a video of what the night vision looks like. As you can see, it is pretty good, and the only thing that was illuminating this camera was the two little LEDs built into the doorbell itself. As you can see, it deterred him from taking the package for a second, and then he came back and took it anyway. Another thing I absolutely love about the way that this camera works is the fact that when you get a notification, you can just simply click on the notification and have it either take you to the event or take you to a live view of the camera so you can see who's at your door and talk to them immediately. I really must say that this doorbell has been a joy to use and set up. It's got a ton of features and it really is one of the best doorbell cameras that I have ever used, and it works beautifully with the Eufy smart lock if you happen to already have that. So I would definitely recommend this doorbell camera, especially if you're one to order a lot of packages, and even if you're not. Now, if you guys are interested in picking this up yourself, I will be putting a link in the description. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.